going on, guys? Thanks for clicking for a quick little video here. I just took the ACSM NCHAP, ACSM NCPAD Certified Inclusive Fitness Trainer Test, and I just wanted to give my quick synopsis of how I think things went. Now, when I first started studying for this test, I realized that there wasn't a whole lot of information online. For a lot of the other personal training certifications, there's numerous practice testing material, there's numerous books, there's numerous Reddit feeds, there's just numerous websites, a whole host of information that can get you pretty well prepared for the test. That actually wasn't the same for this test. With that being said, the only thing that I actually used to do this test was the book. So this book right here, this was about $40, and this is one of the only testing materials that they reference on the ACSM website. In addition to this, they recommend that you can do some online webinars and stuff, but the only thing that I did to study for this test was read through that book twice. That was in about a month time frame. I could have done it a lot quicker. It's a pretty short read, but I kind of portioned it out to about 20 to 30 pages a night over 2 months. Read it twice. Was totally doable. Now, one of the first things about this certification is that it's a specialty certification. And what that means is that you already need to be certified in a different certification, such as a personal training certification or a certified exercise physiologist certification. Any type of NCCA accredited certifications you need to have, or you need to have graduated with at least a bachelor's degree in exercise physiology, kinesiology, or a related field. Before I took this, have my bachelor's in exercise science, and I also have a personal training certification from the NSCA, so I was covered on that front, no big deal. In addition to that, you need to be AED and CPR certified, which is pretty much a standard for all fitness certifications at this point. But yes, so that was my prior knowledge before going into this and even studying at all. I had a little bit of work with undergraduate work for exercise science, as well as my knowledge to get the personal training certification. Another thing, I have about a year of hands-on experience working with elderly people, so in a fitness setting, I should say. So that kind of helped me out a little bit, and having some firsthand knowledge of how these people work, it definitely helped me out on a few questions. But for the most part, that book that I referenced is something that you should definitely read over, because that's how I have most of your information. With that said, let's get into some of the things that I thought were pretty important in the test, and how you might study and kind of hyper-focus on certain aspects. Now, the test itself is multifaceted in that it has a bunch of different areas of exercise prescription, exercise physiology, risk concerns, ADA, American with Disability Act concerns, how to design a facility for somebody or a group of people to make it all-inclusive, and just a bunch of different things about that. I would say the thing that I would focus on the most is the exercise prescriptions for certain individuals. There was a lot of questions on spinal cord injuries specifically that I remember, and those ones kind of tripped me up a little bit. They're very specific on what vertebrae the spinal cord injury took place at and what potential issues may become of that. So I would definitely look over all the spinal cord injuries things, know those pretty well, and just know general exercise prescriptions for all the different areas. So somebody who has a stroke, maybe it's known that they have a high chance of having high blood pressure, and that would be something you would need to know before prescribing them exercise. Somebody with multiple sclerosis, for example, has a lot of issues with thermoregulation. That was one that came up a lot. So putting them in a high temperature area might not be the best for them. regardless, there's a whole host of different things regarding to that. The thing that I would also say to take a peek on is the ADA requirements and the universal design for facilities. These ones I like because they're kind of free grab me points, or pick me up points, if you will. They're super low hanging fruit, and honestly, you just need to memorize a few minor things and nuances to their wording, and you should get those super easy. So definitely take a peek at those. And yeah, pretty much what I said. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. I passed this test with a score of a 645. A passing score is 550. I don't know exactly what that means for question wise, but they have like a weighted percentage I know that they do it from. But yeah, so if you guys have any questions on the test, or how you can study, or just anything regarding the personal training certification or certified inclusive fitness trainer certification, please leave it down in the comments. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video.